Hi Capricorn, it's Lulu and welcome to your indie read here in the foyer. We are using the surrender cards again, okay, because Chiron is doing something. A lot of the planets are just doing something. It's weird. Like get a life. But they are really helping us to get our life, okay? So let's get into it. What information do you have here for Capricorn, please? Look at that. Check it out, baby. Surrender to creativity. Surrender to your soul's path. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Surrender unhealthy relationships is under creativity. Surrender to play is under soul's path. And under people pleasing is setting limits. Okay, it makes sense. So let's look at it. So first and foremost, you have creativity and unhealthy relationships. All right. So it's time for you to really pursue a dream or be creative in solving a problem when it comes to an unhealthy relationship. All right, toxic person, it could be a toxic person, it could be someone who's just there, they don't want to grow. All right, so we have to be mindful of that, okay? Because relationships, it got to be, it's somebody close to you. Relationships are about growth, right? And there's a balance in that because you are interdependent, not codependent. And so whoever this is, you may have had to lower your standards, or you may have had to um, find ways to make them happy that may be outside of the natural realm of how you do things. Okay, so you need to just, check yourself or you wreck yourself. Then you have surrender to your soul's path and surrender to play. It is important that we have fun. It is important that we find joy in all that we do and how we move or what have you. We will have our days where play just ain't looking cute, joy just ain't looking cute, happiness just ain't looking cute, gratitude, I don't know what that looks like right now. Whatever it is, right? You have those days, but you self-correct. You regroup, recharge, rejuvenate, refocus, recenter, because the path has already been laid out and it's time for you to really get more in your childlike energy. And that's also with this creativity, play, and people pleasing, but we'll get into that in a moment. So then you have surrender the habit of people pleasing and surrender to setting limits. No is a complete sentence. That's going to be a no and mean, a capital N, capital O, big dot. Okay, because what I'm seeing here is that you may have, again, giving too much to the wrong people, doing too much for the wrong people, situations, not getting your needs. There's no reciprocity, basically. And it's like it's time for you to really stand in your truth about this. So in your emotions, you have creativity, play, and people pleasing. All right. So you want to have fun. You want to do something different. Maybe you are dealing with somebody that doesn't like to go anywhere and you love, like maybe you are extrovert, they are introvert. And it's like, what the fuck is this, right? Because Capricorns do have times when they want to just be introverted, right? And emote and ruminate on certain stuff and all of the things, right? Because they set up Cancer is their sister sign. So sometimes they fall more into that energy when they are working on evolving or have not yet evolved. Okay. Sometimes they devolve like that. But it's time for you to really check your emotions. Like the people pleasing comes from the way that you make other people feel, makes you feel good, but it doesn't last long because it's not satisfying. It's only for a moment. Okay. When it comes to the external world and how you are out here, maybe you and this person have different paths, different careers, different outlooks and visions. And you like, maybe that's what it is. Damn. They like to argue or talk shit in public, or whoever this is, right? Somebody likes to do stuff that the other person doesn't like to do when in public. And it's like, you got to go ahead and straighten this out and tell them about this because you can't take them no damn where. All right. Well, you have to be mindful of where you take them. And it's like, you can't enjoy all areas of what it is that you do when you can only take a person to certain places. They can only have certain conversations. It's like, yeah, it's too much. Okay. What is this surrender to creativity for Capricorns? The High Priestess. Things are revealed to you when you go into that space. This has a lot to do with secrets being revealed, truth being revealed, information being revealed um, on an astral plane. But I also feel like there's only one way to this. There's only one road to this. You've already, like, you can see beyond the veil. Let's say the veil. You can see beyond the veil. You are the high priest in your own right, and you may sit in the middle path, and it's like this person is pulling you more towards the left than the right, or just being able to stand in your truth and be authentically you without all of this like what the fuck, because you are really trying to satisfy this person and it's blocking your crown. What is this surrender to your soul's path? Nine of Pentacles. The work that you've done is saying a lot. This is you being very perseverant, self-preservation as well. But also with that Nine of Pentacles, you have a lot of love that you put into the work that the things that you've done, and it has a lot to do with your soul's path. Maybe you need to check your North Node or what's in your ninth house. What is this surrender the habit of people pleasing for Capricorns? Ooh. Ace of Wands. Say what you mean what you say. Creative expression, passion, a message. Maybe somebody don't want to hear that message. All right. This is a new beginning in your spiritual awakening that has to happen, right? This is a vital force energy. This is your go energy, and it's time for you to stop going to places that people just want you to do for them, or they just looking for how you can help them, but not seeing how can I make this fair? How can I balance this out? How can this be a win-win situation? What is this surrender unhealthy relationships for Capricorns? The Six of Cups. You may have been dealing with this person for quite some time. Maybe this is someone who's from your past, someone who maybe having financial issues. Maybe they're financially abusive. But whoever this is, it's like you may keep waiting for things to go back to the good times, that dopamine stage. They use when people get beyond that, they either get Stockholm syndrome, cognitive dissonance, or just go into a space where it's going to be all right because a person shows them just a little bit of all right. And it's like, this isn't happening on a regular basis. Okay. Give me a little reciprocity. And I think that you really are about that life. No. Love is an action, baby. What is this surrender to play for Capricorn? You get a lot of cleansing when you get into water. Maybe you need to go swimming. What is this surrender? See, go swimming. What is this surrender to play? The Queen of Pentacles. All work, no play. You have a lot of responsibilities, and it's time for you to enjoy your life more. Go out and do something that inspires you. Take inspired action when it comes to what it is that you love. How to get back in that love energy, that joyful energy, that youthful energy, right? Something happened when you were 32, 25, or 16. What is this surrender to, excuse me, y'all. What is this surrender to setting limits? It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Somebody may have broken your watch or your jewelry. What is this surrender to setting limits? It just went too far. The Chariot. Somebody can't go. No, you can't go. Okay, because you may have someone who wants to go everywhere that you go because they ain't got nothing going on. Okay, that's one of the worst relationships. It can be a good relationship when you are in that space, depending on the dynamic of the relationship. But sometimes no, because I need time off to myself. Okay, and so you are movement. This is movement. The Chariot is getting it together and moving, pulling your balancing out the mind, getting things together so that you can move forward in a way that you won't be hindered or held back because of boundaries that you don't have. There's a strong connection coming in, a message, some type of love offer coming in. What is this unhealthy relationship? What is this unhealthy relationship? Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, the Hermit. This person may be very avoidant, very strategic. All right. Maybe you're dealing with somebody that plays a lot of mind games. That Hermit card. Um, what is this Hermit card? The Wheel of Fortune. You feel like it was fated. You were destined to meet this person. Maybe y'all have a child together. Maybe your mother introduced you, or some kind of mother figure introduced y'all, and you thought that this was the one for you. All right. List your other placements as well so that you can get clarity on this and how you come in those areas of your life. What is this habit of people pleasing for Capricorns? What is this surrender the habit of people pleasing? The Six of Swords. Make a decision to stick to it and move on. This is a rite of passage that you are going through. Brighter days are ahead. You may feel, a little weak or sick, or yeah, you may feel that this ain't going nowhere. It's time for a change. It's time for a shift. It's time for um this person may have been affecting your money. What is this? Surrender to your soul's path for Capricorns. The Four of Wands, stability. Um, it may even be that you get seeing 1111 a lot. You may be seeing 119, 911, 919, some type of variation of that. But overall, what I'm getting with this Four of Wands is that you are secure, you are stable, you are safe, your destiny is safe, your path is safe, all right? But it also may be that you are beginning to see the fruits of your labor prosper. You're beginning to see things blossom around you as well. A need to celebrate. Excuse me, y'all. What is this surrender to? Setting limits? The Knight of Pentacles. All right. Take your time and do it right. Be very strategic in the way that you move. Well, it's Capricorn. Be very strategic in the way that you move your to-dos. Pay meticulous attention to detail when you are setting limits, because you don't want to bite off more than you can chew when setting limits, which can translate into someone that may have been more beneficial than artificial, but you just need to set some type of boundary with them. You want to set the appropriate boundary with them. Sticking to your plan. What is this? Surrender to play. Seven of Swords. Stop betraying yourself. Stop overgiving, overdoing, overthinking. Get grounded. That always looks like an amethyst to me. That always looks like an amethyst to me. Get grounded, all right? Balance out the negative and positive polarities. Don't allow yourself to be lied to. Somebody may have broken your heart and it's driving you mad. All right? Someone may have been playing with your mind. Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. Somebody playing with your mind and got you in your feelings, feeling like you getting left out and you'll never be nothing. And the decision that you made, you're going to pay for that and you're going to regret that. I had a conversation with somebody the other day and I told them, I said, let me tell you something. When you start dealing with somebody, you're either going to go up or down, or you're just going to stay where you are. You got to figure it out. Because people have more influence than not when it comes to who you deal with on a regular basis, who you share a space with, who you share your essence with, your truth, your value, your worth on a spiritual realm. So oftentimes people don't realize that, you just can't be around any and everybody, no matter how fun it seems and how um, you know, beneficial it may seem when it comes to you were getting some type of need met, right? Not necessarily sexual, but you're getting some type of need met, and it may be that that's all that you are getting, and you got all this other stuff over here to get done, right? So that's when we go into people not wanting to take time out to get to know each other, not wanting to take time out to continuously get to know each other and figure out where we are in this space. What are our common goals? What is it that we are striving towards outside of what we are doing separately? But that's neither here nor there. This is not a teaching session. Plenty of stuff on the internet about it. Okay. All right, Capricorns.